Thank you for joining me. The focus of today's class will be balancing yin and yang um, to honor the midwinter point. So let's start. Let's warm up our hands. Smack in the middle of your hands are our Lao Gong points. So we're going to bring some fire. Start with some fire. I don't know about your hands, but my hands are really hot right now. So take that heat and bring it right above your waist, right where our kidneys are. In today's class will be a lot of sort of honoring our water system and balance in our kidneys, which are associated with the season of winter. So take a breath into your hands and exhale out. This is called kidney breathing. So invite your kidneys to actually kind of move back into your warm hands and exhale. So inhale into your hands and exhale out. This is a beautiful breath for balancing your nervous system, relaxing. So take a breath into your hands and a breath out. Inviting your kidneys to just breathe in, breathing into your kidneys. Let's do one more like this. Now, with your hands in really light fists, one way to describe it, imagine you have little birds in your fists. You're going to do circles. And when you do your circles, you're actually going to bring energy inwards. So I'll do stimulating our kidneys. You might say kidneys. Well, kidneys, they're so vital. Vital certainly in their physiology, but also vital in traditional Chinese medicine. So they're our battery pack. And it's the deep yin of winter where we recharge that battery pack. So let's circle. And then let's just do a little tapping up and down. Show you what I'm doing. And let's do that breath one more time. So take a slow, deep breath into your hands. And exhale out. We'll do one more. Then take a breath into your hands. And as you exhale, you're going to forward fold as you glide your hands down the outside and backs of your legs. Now bring your hands right kind of to the inside of your foot. Sweep up your ankles, inside of your shins. Kind of grab your knees on the way. Come in your inner thighs. And then float up. And then float your hands down. This is two hands climb the legs to nourish the kidneys. It's part of the 8 brocades. So we'll put it all together with our breath. So take a breath into your hands, into your kidneys. Exhale, you're going to forward fold as your hands glide down the back of your legs, which is our bladder meridian associated with your kidneys. Now inhale, we're going to come up past our ankles and our inner legs, which is our kidney meridian, which continues all the way to our collarbone, and we're going to float up. And the intention here is to connect to that yang essence of the universe. And here's this balancing of yin and yang. So connect to that yang energy, and then invite that energy to just kind of shower, filling your kidneys and the rest of your being. So let's put that all together. Take a breath into your hands, into your kidneys. Exhale, glide, fold forward as your hands glide down the back of your legs. Inhale, gliding your hands up your kidney meridian. Connect to that essence, whatever that means to you. And then exhale, filling. Maybe you need another breath on the way down, whatever feels comfortable. So 2 hands climb the legs to nourish the kidneys. So take a breath in. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll up. Connect to that essence, and then exhale, fill. We'll do one more time. So filling your hands with your kidneys as you breathe in. Exhale, gliding your hands down the back of your legs, down your urinary bladder. And then as you come up, you're going to massage your kidney meridian as you come up your ankles and knees, inner legs up. And then just fill, bringing your hands to your lower belly. And take a slow, deep breath into your hands. And a slow breath out. And invite your feet to merge with the earth. Picture roots right in between your balls of your feet. It's the kidney one, the beginning of your kidney meridian. Send roots right out from that spot, deep into the earth. Then soften your tailbone. Your tailbone's also can be like an antenna. So connect your tailbone to the grounding of the earth. And soften your chest. And imagine that there's a thread of white light lifting the crown of your head up to the heavens. Let's take another slow, deep breath into our hands. A slow breath out. And turn your awareness inwards as we honor the water element and balance in this very, to some cultures, sacred time, midpoint of winter. Turn your awareness deep inwards. And just notice. And then opening your eyes with your hands facing up to the heavens. Float them up, and just around your forehead, interlace your fingers. Rotate your palms to the heavens and stretch. And then float your hands down. So with our breath, inhale up. And then exhale, float your hands down. So this is the very first movement of the 8 brocades. It's a great warm up. So inhale, stretch, and exhale down. As you inhale, stand a little taller, and if it feels right, stand up on your toes. And as you exhale, sink as you come back down to your heels. Inhale up. And exhale down. Many names, but one is 2 hands. Hold up the heavens. Inhale, float up. And exhale. Let's do one more. And exhale. And then kind of shaking out your shoulders. Let's do a little inhale, your shoulders up. And exhale them down. Do another one. And then with your thumbs facing in toward your midline and your knees slightly bent, as you stand taller, rotate your thumbs away from your body and stretch out your fingers. So sink as you bend your knees just a little. And as you stand taller, rotate and then stretch out your fingers. We're starting the wise owl, turns its head to eliminate fatigue. So with our breath, let's inhale as you sink. And exhale, gently glide your chin over one shoulder. And inhale to center. Then exhale, gently glide your chin over the other shoulder. Now my desire is to kind of wrench my neck over there. There is neck mobility, and I invite myself, and I'll invite you too. Just glide your neck over with no expectations of how far your chin's going to go. Just warming up. Not imagine because it's real, but just tune into the sort of fluidity between all of your neck vertebrae. Instead of focusing on the stretch or the mobility of your neck, enjoy that sort of ease, the mobility of each vertebrae in your neck moving independently of the others. So inhale and then exhale. And then see how the movement feels different if you focus actually not on your neck at all, but on your owl wings. So as you exhale, stretch out, stretching your fingers. Maybe seeing what happens if you increase the range of motion of your shoulders. And let's do one more to each side. And slow it down. Then with your knees just in a soft bend, lifting up your elbows. You're going to inhale as you open up your chest. And as you exhale, round your back and tuck your tailbone under. As you inhale, invite your belly to just relax and open. And as you exhale, bring your belly up towards your spine. So inhale, belly relax. Exhale, navel to spine. Then we started with that kidney breathing. So as you inhale, how does it feel to breathe into that spot right above your waist, into your kidneys, either side of your spine? Inhale into your kidneys and exhale down. Let's do one more. Then shake it out. Then standing with your feet just a little wider, shift your weight over to the right. I'll do your mirror image. And as your weight comes over to the right, actually take your torso and turn and look to the left. Now shift to the other side and turn. What we're starting to do is the bear ambles through the forest. So as you shift your weight, we're going to do quite a few bear frolics this morning. The bear is kind of a beautiful model, role model, or sort of balancing yin and yang. Because on one hand, there's parts of bears that are really yin and really grounded to the earth. But there's also, within these bears, there's some amazing yang qualities. So as we kind of warm up our bodies to the bear ambles through the forest, we are midwinter, right? So midwinter means there's half of winter left for those of you that adore winter. But there's also only half of winter left if winter can be challenging for you. So this shift of, yes, winter is super yin, but we're starting to, every moment, we're becoming just a little more yang. So tap into that sort of hidden yangness of the bear, and then really tap into the yangness and let your arms be heavy, or your bear arms, and just as you shift your weight, knock. And we're actually knocking on our kidneys with our back arm. We're also knocking on a spot. It's an acupressure point right in the middle of on our spine, straight back from our navel, called Ming Men, or Door of Life. Great vitality point. So let's knock, knock, knock. And then slow it down. And then with your feet pretty wide, much wider than your shoulders. I don't know if you can see me, but my toes are pointing out. You're going to find yourself a squat. Now, maybe today you're like, whoa, I'm all over this. Or maybe not so much. And then always with your squats, check your tailbone. Invite your tailbone to drop. And then check your knees. So mine are like caving in. So I'm going to invite them to come back over my toes to protect my knees. So in these bear frolics, our bears are going to be holding platters. So lift your arms up. So this is good strengthening for your arms and your legs, but also toning for our water element and our kidneys. So we'll just start. Take a breath in, and as you're going to turn. You're going to turn to the right, but you're only going to turn from your waist because your lower body is so rooted to the earth. So you've got this yin rooted. We also have this yang mobility and movement. So with our breath, take a breath in and exhale, turn. Inhale to center. And this is just called bear turns. Now we're going to shift into bear pushes back. So now you're going to take your right hand and you're going to push back as you look to the right. Inhale to center and push back. So the bear pushes back and push. Remembering at any point you can have a shallower or a deeper lunge. Lunge, not a lunge, squat. Kind of a sumo squat. I'm right against the wall here, so a little bit compromised. And turn. And then straighten your legs. bring your toes forward, and let's just do a forward fold. And relax your head and your neck and your shoulders. Invite your lower back to lengthen. And then taking your hands, rub the back of your knees, right? So we've got some from the bladder meridians, goes right through the back of our knees. And then bend your knees, tuck your tailbone under, and let's roll up. We'll do a few more bear frolics, so check it out. Lift up your platters, your palms facing up to the heavens. Turn your toes out. Find the squat that feels right today. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, turn from your waist. Just push down, and then inhale and straighten. Exhale and push. Now, one imagery that can be helpful is imagine you're pushing a beach ball down in the water. So exhale, push. Inhale to center. Exhale and push. And then we'll do one more to each side. And then shake out your legs. And let's do one more bear frolic, and that's the bear pushes out and the bear pushes down. Bear pushes away, bear pushes down. So you're going to shift your weight to the right as you push to the left. Now shift your weight to the other side as you glide your hands about an inch or two over the other leg. So inhale to center. So exhale, push. Inhale to center. Exhale and push. Inhale to center. Bear pushes away. Bear pushes down. As you push away, put your awareness inside your legs, right? That's our kidney meridian. Coming up from the bubbling springs in the middle of our foot, up the inside of our leg. Just push down. The back of our leg is our part of our urinary bladder meridian. So helping to, let's do one more to each side. So now come to center. Now push to the other side and push down. So on one hand, there's parts of this movement that are pretty young, right? As we're kind of moving back and forth. Now what if, as you do this active stretching, tap in to the inner stillness. So in this motion, and you tap in to the stillness within, that stillness that we nurture in the wintertime. Let's do one more to each side. And then slow it down. And just turn your awareness inwards. I want to notice what you feel. And then as we balance this, within any yin, there's a drop of yang. With any yang, there's a drop of yin. There's a movement called Growling Bear that has both the yin and yang qualities. So in this movement, you're going to be holding a boulder, right? And you're this bear, right? And so bears, they have an amazing confidence and fearlessness. And that fearlessness and confidence can actually contribute to their benevolence. So because you have this rock, what's going to happen is you're going to fold forward with your boulder. Now you're going to turn from your waist, and you're going to start to, I'll do your mirror image even though I'm upside down and maybe you're upside down. You're going to turn from your waist, and you're going to lift up with your left elbow, right? So you're going to pull that boulder up over your head, and then you're going to circle around. So with your breath, inhale, lift the boulder up. And with your exhale, release the boulder. But you're not going to drop it in anything, right? So pull the boulder up. And because you're a bear, you're going to inhale, lift the boulder up, and exhale. Right, so now we'll rotate the other way. So this time, turning from your waist, leading from your left elbow, lift up. And then with your best bear growl you have today, inhale. So this is a pretty yang movement. Tap in to the yin deep within us. And we'll inhale, lift up. And exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale up. And exhale. Very gently and benevolently put your boulder down. Bend your knees. Tuck your tailbone under and roll up. And we'll do one last bear frolic, which is the bears hanging from a tree. So imagine you're holding onto a tree, right? You're just holding up and you're relaxed. And now you're going to gently fold out of the tree as you do a forward fold. Now wiggle your tailbone and inhale up. So hang from the tree. Relax. Maybe wiggle your tailbone here. Take a breath in. And you're coming down out of the tree and you roll down. Realize I'm not doing a great job of continuing the story of this bear. So, right, bear hanging from the tree. And we roll down. And then gently roll up. And just turn your awareness inwards. And then notice now the yang within the yin. Notice any movement on your inner landscape. And take a slow, deep breath into your kidneys. And then a slow breath out. And then taking your palms so they're facing the earth. We're going to do a kidney cleansing movement. It's from Daisy Lee. And you're going to imagine connecting to the water of the earth. And you're pulling it in. You're going to take that energy and you're going to sandwich your kidneys, right? So you've sandwiched your kidneys. And now you're going to rub. What we're doing is we're warming up our kidneys from the back and from the front. Now our kidneys, I keep talking about our kidneys, but in traditional Chinese medicine, the thought is our kidneys get negatively impacted when our fear is out of balance. So in this cleansing movement, the thought is to release any fear that no longer serves you, right? So you're warming up your kidneys. Now you're going to do a little compression as you squeeze your kidneys gently, lovingly, compassionately. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to gently soften your knees as you release. Now you're going to release it. Now as you inhale, bring in new healing energy. So we'll do the other side. Now if you're, like for me, my shoulder mobility on my one side, I actually have to rub the back of my kidney with the back of my hand this time, just because it's a little like, whoa. And then as you do this, soften your shoulders. Give a nice massage, warming up our kidneys, inviting that balance of our kidney energy, kidney and urinary bladder. Now do a little compression and just feel the warmth of your hands. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release what no longer serves you. And imagine it's almost just being washed away. Now we're connecting to that water in the earth. And we bring it back to our kidneys. We'll do one more to each side. So we'll give good rubs. Feeling the warmth of our hands. Bringing that fire, that very yang fire, to a very yin water element of our kidneys. And then do a little compression. Take a breath in, exhale, release. And inhale. And we'll do another rubs. Connecting to that kind of inner essence, right? Inner essence that is connected to our kidneys, the water element. All right, take a nice little press. Feel that warmth. Imagine that warmth. And then exhale. I lied. I want to do one more set because there's something I want to share with you. So as you rub your kidneys, the color for the water element in balance is this very bright, deep blue. So send that blue, deep energy deep into your kidneys. Send that healing energy in and do a little compression. As you exhale, release what no longer serves you. Gather new healing blue light. And now send that blue light deep within to that sort of lowest point, just like water finds the lowest point. Bring that bright blue, deep blue energy in. Take a breath in. Put a little compression. Take another breath in and exhale and release. And turn your awareness deep within your inner landscape to your deepest yin. And just notice. And then bringing your right hand to your middle of your lower back, straight back from your navel. That's our Mingmen, or door of life. Just bring the back of your hands there. We're going to do something called plucking stars. So you're going to float your hand up, and your hand's going to go right like 2 inches, inch or so over the center of your head. Move your palm around till you find like there's something there. And that's our byway point. The very top, 1,000 meeting points. And then in plucking stars, you turn your palms up to the heavens. So right now we're also not only the exact midpoint of winter, we're also in the new moon. So because of the new moon, meaning it's that so darkness, we can connect really easily to the light, right, of the stars in the solar system. So pluck those stars, pluck that energy into the palm of your hands, turn your palm toward the earth and just fill with that star energy. Then bring your hand so that your thumbs on your navel and your palms in your lower belly, and just connect your front hand and your back hand. And this is really nourishing to our lower belly, to our vitality, and to our kidneys. Now switch hands. So one hand's right smack in the middle of your back, straight back from your navel, your Ming Men. Float your hand up. Have the palm of your right hand hover right over the crown of your head. And just see if there's one position that's kind of like, whoa, what is that? And that's connecting to our byway point. That's where we're pour energy in. So now rotate your palm up and connect to that energy, that vastness of all those stars, that energy, whatever that means to you. That very young energy, isn't it? Connect to it and then invite it to just pour down, filling your lower belly. And then have one hand in front of the other. And just have a few slow, deep breaths as you fill and connect to this, all that space between your two hands. Take a slow, deep breath in to your hands and a slow breath out. And as you take a slow breath into your hands, right, you're kidney breathing and belly breathing at the same time. And take a moment to turn your awareness inwards. And just notice what you feel. And then gliding your hands to your belly and up to your heart center. Thank you.